8 superfoods to cure fatty liver. Today we'll discuss foods that help treat hepatic steatosis, commonly known as fatty liver. If you don't take care of your liver, you'll develop this problem. Fatty liver can progress to hepatitis, cirrhosis, and eventually liver failure or cancer. Your liver performs over 500 vital functions and is the main organ detoxifying your body. We used to think fatty liver was exclusive to alcohol drink, but if you have fatty liver today, it's likely due to your diet, not alcohol. I see many people concerned about liver health online. There's a lot of conflicting, incomplete, and often incorrect information out there. In this video, I'll show you how to properly care for your liver so you won't be confused anymore. First, I'd like you to comment where in Brazil or the world you're watching from right now. Also, let me know if this is your first time watching, if you just stumbled upon this, or if you've been following the channel for a while. If you're not subscribed yet, I kindly ask you to hit the subscribe button below and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss our live streams, to always be here with us live, because when we chat and learn together, we can ask questions and get to know each other better. So if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and welcome to the Doutor Joao channel family. People with liver issues should avoid alcohol, sugar, starch, and vegetable oils. These keep insulin high and burden the liver. Now let's go through our list of 8 superfoods that can help heal your fatty liver, okay? Grab a pen and paper to take note. If you haven't liked this video yet, now's the perfect time to do so, because you're about to learn about 8 foods that can help reduce fat in your liver. I've shown you to avoid and what overloads your liver. When you like the video, you help others discover this valuable content. So your thumbs up, your approval has the potential to save a life, save a liver, and help someone in need. Let's talk about this common issue affecting 1 in 3 people, okay? So hit that like button and help spread this positive message. Let's move on to the list. Number 8 is whole grains, which appear on every healthy food list. Whole grains are better than refined grains and sugar, with more fiber and protein, but they're high in glucose, can cause allergies, and quickly raise insulin levels. If you have fatty liver, you might want to cut back on whole grains. If you don't have fatty liver or insulin sensitivity and tolerate grains well, you can eat them, but don't assume they're super healthy, even because when we consume whole grains, especially whole wheat bread, we'll see that it has other ingredients that aren't so great. Now, if we compare brown rice to white rice, or whole wheat pasta to regular pasta, then whole foods are indeed healthier compared to foods made with refined grains. So if you can't give up grains, opt for whole grains. Deal. The 7th food is unsaturated fats, which are on all healthy food lists. We often hear that saturated fat is bad, while unsaturated fats, they're good, but we need to understand each type of unsaturated fat. There are monounsaturated fats in olive oil and meat, which is about half monounsaturated and half saturated fat in beef. So these monounsaturated fats are good for you, as long as they're minimally processed. That's why we always prefer extra virgin olive oil, cold pressed, which doesn't damage the oil. Those are the good monounsaturated fats. Now, polyunsaturated fats are bad, unstable, and reactive. They need harsh processing to become edible. This makes these oils rich in polyunsaturated fats inflammatory. So when we compare oils rich in fats, look at unsaturated fats. They need processing to be obtained. We'll conclude that even saturated fats like butter, lard, and coconut oil are better than processed vegetable oil. That's why unsaturated fat isn't always the best choice. Butter, coconut oil, and lard are high in saturated fats, but seem healthier than soybean, corn, or canola oil. These are low in saturated fats, high in unsaturated fats, but aren't necessarily healthy options. Okay, the 6th food that can help your liver is coffee. Many studies show coffee protects against liver fat. However, we don't yet have direct evidence linking coffee consumption to reduced liver. While the exact mechanism isn't clear, it's likely due to caffeine and chlorogenic acid. These antioxidant and anti-inflammatory compounds may help decrease fat accumulation in the liver, protecting against hepatic steatosis. So it's the antioxidants and flavonoids. I agree with Farola. They seem to work. Drink about 2 or 3 cups of coffee daily, but don't add sugar. Otherwise, instead of helping, it'll worsen liver fat, okay? The fifth food group is nuts, rich in healthy fats, protein, fiber, and antioxidants. Low in carbs, they help reduce insulin resistance. For those with fatty liver, walnuts, almonds, chia, and flaxseed are excellent. Just be mindful of portion sizes, as these foods are calorie dense. Got it? Let's also wish a happy Father's Day, shall we? I didn't give it, I wished it to Felipe de Jesus. So, sending a big hug to everyone, a big kiss to all the fathers following our channel, a big hug to my father Edmilson as well. Love you, Dad. Happy Father's Day. Now, the fourth item for fatty liver is omega-3. A polyunsaturated fatty acid. I mentioned saturated fats aren't great, but omega-3 in small amounts is beneficial. Let's call it essential. Omega-3 has anti-inflammatory properties, helping reverse fatty liver and improve heart. The best omega-3s are DHA and EPA. ALA, or alpha-linolenic acid, isn't as effective because not everyone convert it. This alpha-linoleic acid into DHA and EPA. So we mainly use DHA, and alpha-linolenic acid isn't as reliable. Some can convert it to DHA and EPA, others can't. That's why we prefer consuming DHA and EPA directly to avoid conversion issues. Sources include fish like sardines, tuna, salmon, anchovies, quality eggs, and supplements. The third food for fatty liver is cruciferous veggies rich in sulforaphane, which helps detox the liver. Arugula, cabbage, cauliflower, kale, broccoli, all great ally. Another helpful food for fatty liver is this one, often overlooked. Correct? Because meat contains saturated fat and cholesterol. However, meat, despite its saturated fat and cholesterol content, doesn't significantly impact your cholesterol level. This applies to all cholesterol-containing foods. Dietary cholesterol doesn't greatly influence our body's cholesterol. So that's the first. Why aren't they usually in first? Due to cholesterol, and second, because of saturated fat. But we just said saturated fat isn't such a big issue. So why is meat good? It's a protein source which provides satiety. It rarely triggers allergic reactions or intolerances. It's a source of methionine used to produce glutathione, a potent antioxidant that helps clear liver. Moreover, meat contains saturated and monounsaturated fats, which I mentioned are good, stable, unsaturated fats. Saturated fat, for instance, is a good energy source for those with high insulin levels and insulin resistance. So for diabetics or pre-diabetics, a low-carb diet can help quickly regulate insulin levels and blood glucose. These stable fats are typically less inflammatory. Our first food item is eggs, which also contain saturated fat, as well as cholesterol, but they're rich in nutrients, high in choline, which aids fat burn, and packed with vitamins like B6, B9, and B12, which convert homocysteine, a harmful substance in our body, to methionine, which is beneficial as it's converted to glutathione. Homocysteine, a substance that increases thrombosis risk, increases the risk of heart disease when converted to methionine by B vitamins, like folic acid, folate, or vitamin B9, it becomes methionine, which then turns into glutathione, which is beneficial for our body. Eggs are also rich in omega-3s, DHA. Folks, these foods will help reduce liver. Now, what's causing your fatty liver? It's your habits, diet, physical activity level, alcohol intake, sleep patterns, stress levels, and whether you eat sweets or not. Basically, fatty liver disease relates to your daily choices, habits, and behaviors. If you don't address these root causes, you'll keep having a fatty. So just eating eggs, meat, or drinking coffee won't. Stuffing yourself with sugar, soda, smoke couch, and skipping exercise. You need to switch to a healthy lifestyle. I'll teach you how to do that, how to live healthy. Check out my book, The Longevity, where I reveal 100 habits to live past. These habits help manage blood pressure, diabetes, cholesterol, and even clear liver fat. Got it? And these habits are simple, easy to implement in your daily. No need for doctors, trained nutritionists, pricey tests, meds, or buying anything. Just read the book and put it into practice. And stay disciplined, because doing it once then quitting won't cut it. Consistency is key. So by reading the book and applying its advice, your health will improve. Your blood pressure, diabetes, cholesterol, and liver fat will all decrease. We've had many subscribers share their experiences, bringing their testimonials and personal stories, saying they visited their doctor with fatty liver, followed our channel's advice and the book's guidelines, then returned to the doctor 5 or 6 weeks later and saw their liver fat had significantly decreased. Okay? So folks, getting my book is really simple. Just click the first link in the description or the pinned comment, fill out the form, and wait for the book to arrive in your inbox.